Today I'm here with a review of the Femmycycle Teen version. I have previously reviewed the Femmycycle Original, and I just felt that cup was too large for me and it was not very comfortable. But I did like many of the unique features that the Femmycycle has to offer. Therefore, I decided to purchase the teen version, and I'm going to review that for you today and let you know what I thought of it. Here is the Femmycycle Teen. As you might be able to tell, the Femmycycle Teen is designed almost identical to the Femmycycle Original, except it's just smaller. It's like all the features are the same, but it's just a smaller size. That was what really intrigued me about this cup, is that the original has interesting features, but it just was not very comfortable. I do have to say, after using the Femmycycle Teen, I do like this cup somewhat better than the original Femmycycle. It's still not my Goldilocks cup, and it's still not my favorite menstrual cup, but I did find the teen size to be quite wearable and fairly comfortable. It has all the unique features of the Femmycycle Original. You can see it has this hoop for removal. It has no suction release holes at all. It has this interesting no spill rim, which you pop out to pour. And so you're supposed to be able to flip this cup upside down and not get much leakage. And I find this to be overall a good menstrual cup. It has no suction release holes. The bottom is quite squishy, but the rim is still quite firm, and I believe that's because there's the double rim. You can do all the basic folds with this cup, the C fold, the punch down fold, and I believe you can even do the 7 fold, although it's a bit difficult with this cup. Here's the 7 fold of the Femmycycle. It's a little bit out of focus. I'm trying to get the focus better. The Femmycycle does have an interesting notch. That's where you're supposed to punch it down. You probably can't see it on camera, or maybe you can a little bit. But there's this little notch here, and that's where you're supposed to push the cup down to fold it, and it makes it easier to fold. Overall, I'd say this is definitely a good menstrual cup. I still would not recommend it for beginners, because one of the major issues I had with this menstrual cup was getting it to pop open in place properly. Because it does not have suction release holes, it does seem to have a little bit of trouble popping open, and that can make it a little bit difficult to get a good fit. Now, I am aware that this menstrual cup does not have to be fully opened to be functional, but even it does still have to be suctioned in place to work properly. So if you can't get it in place, sometimes I was finding when I put it in, like it winds up like too far over and it doesn't suction properly, and that can make it hard to not get leaks. And I had a few leaks the first time I used this, but after I figured out the proper way to put it in, I have no more leaks. This menstrual cup comes in the same bag as the Femmycycle Original. This bag's actually quite nice, and it's quite a large bag, which actually gives enough room to insert 2 menstrual cups if you choose to, which I think is a nice feature of this cup. Overall, I do recommend this cup if you're interested in trying the Femmycycle. I liked it much better than the Femmycycle Original, but I still can't really recommend it for beginners or for somebody that this is their first menstrual cup, because it is still somewhat hard to use, I find. Now, this is, again, just my personal experience. I have heard of people that love the Femmycycle and say it's really easy to use. So this is just the experience that I personally have had with this menstrual cup. But I do like it, and I do think it's a good cup, and I really do like the no-spill rim, which I think was interesting, and it's an idea that's kind of unique to the Femmycycle. You can purchase this cup on Amazon.com, and I believe it retails for about $39. And it's a good cup. I liked it. I liked it much better than the Femmycycle Original. And I do recommend this cup if you're interested in trying a Femmycycle. That's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.